Hello and welcome to Sport on 7. I feel like we're all back to school after the long summer break. I hope you've had a great summer time wherever you have been. It may have been quiet here in the UAE, but there has been, of course, plenty of sport to keep us busy. On this week's show, we'll look back at what has been going on over the last few weeks, both here in the UAE and around the world. Former world number 4 tennis player Tim Henman has been in the UAE coaching the kids how to play tennis. We'll talk to him about Britain's tennis success. Another former star, NBA legend Robert Horry, has been on our shores too. We'll catch up with him as well. I'll also be chatting to Chris McCarty at Dubai Sports World about the big talking points across the summer. Now, let's start with golf, and it has been a great summer for Phil Mickleson, Justin Rose and Jason Dufner. Rose won his first major at the US Open and Jason Dufner won his first at the PGA Championship. Mickleson enjoyed back-to-back wins at the Scottish Open and the British Open too. With less than 3 months until the race to Dubai concludes on the Earth course at the DP World Tour Championship, I have been speaking to Wanye Johnson, the Director of Instruction at Jumeriah Golf Estates, about how preparations are coming along and also golf in the region.
Well, the course, the conditions as good as ever. It's really coming together. We're just starting to do the preparation work now, moving forward for the tournament. So our course superintendent, Mark Tuplin, he's really getting all that together. We'll oversee the roughs this year and not the fairways, so the course will play a little bit firmer, a little bit faster for the players, but it'll be in great condition, and it's a venue that the players love to come back to. I think we've gone past the point. A few years ago we might have said that with the way the economics are working worldwide. I think we're seeing a nice resurgence now in terms of the economic growth to the city. There's a great possibility that Expo might come here and that'll trigger lots of different things. I think if Dubai wants to grow as a golf destination to international golfers, we need more product. I think we're limited at the moment in the sense of players being able to get onto the courses at the weekends. Most of the local Dubai courses are extremely busy at the weekends. So if we're going to really encourage international growth, I think we need to look at some additional courses. Possibly they don't have to be the all bells, all singing, dancing championship courses. However, I think if we get some more user-friendly, easier to access courses, I think we're going to see that's going to have a nice niche in the marketplace. I think the great thing that Dubai has, which very few resorts or places have, is the par 3 courses. Great par 3 product. And the par 3s are a great way for the juniors to develop, the ladies to get into the game, and it's a great way to play the game without feeling intimidated by going out onto the big golf course. So I think the more of that type of user-friendly golf, the better. So I think the Trump product's a great asset to the region. If it's going to fill the niches we need, I'm not sure initially, but I think there's probably moves afoot to build more of the easier access, easier to play courses. All the courses complement one another. So far we have good working relationships with all the courses, and I think the more that the Tourism Authority get involved now, I think, His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed recently announced that he wants to grow the amount of visitors coming to Dubai, grow the tourism market considerably in the next 10 years. Golf's a great way to grow that market. Not just the European market, but the Asian market. Recently I was at the Asian Golf Travel Show, and there's a huge interest from Australia, from China, from Singapore, from Indonesia. So those markets, if we can start to bring those people into Dubai, as well as sort of the traditional European golfers, I think we're going to see a great growth of the game. And we have brilliant weather throughout the winter months, great playing surfaces, great facilities all around. So I think, the clients coming in from overseas are really going to be spoilt for choice.
Yeah, the Trump course is looking fantastic. And of course, golf will be high on the agenda for the sporting calendar for the rest of this year and into next year as well. 3 massive tournaments to come in the UAE. Tennis has played a huge part of the summer of 2013. Britain saw its first men's winner at Wimbledon for 77 years, and we'll talk to former British number 1 Tim Henman a little later on Sport on 7. But if you're keen to be playing tennis through the heat, Tennis 360 was the place to be. Tennis 360 is located at Meydan, and the tennis courts use the same surface as the courts at the Australian Open. With plenty of coaches and always an opportunity to play, it is one of the best tennis centres in the country. Gwen Sproul, the Business Development Director at Tennis 360, has been talking to Sport on 7 on what they have had to offer through the summer.
Dubai Sports World at the World Trade Center has decided to open up the exhibition halls and convert them into sports hall. And that's been a huge advantage for most people wanting to stay cool and continue with their sports. Tennis 360 offers cardio clinics, men's clinics, ladies clinics. We've got kids camps. We've had children coming in for private lessons, semi-private. And I think this year has been exceptionally cool, where we've been able to continue with all our programs. Tennis 360 at Meydan Tennis Academy offers a great variety of programs for children between 5 to 17. We also offer cardio programs for ladies, for men, for adults of all levels, beginners. We do beginners clinics. We have at ladies clinics. We've got ladies league. We've got men's league, internation league for the next season.
Fantastic facilities. Now, plenty of summer fun still to come as we look back on a busy summer season in the UAE. We'll be back in a moment on Sport on 7 as we head to the capital.